Alright, so built this work table out of a barbecue grill, obviously. Still working on the bottom shelf for storage, but it's free. Today, we're going to be painting the outer shells of the R154, and then hopefully be putting this thing back together. So, for some reason, I forgot to degrease the bottom of the transmission. So you can use baller shit like Molecule, or you can use Simple Green and put it in a Molecule bottle. I love Molecule, but man, I think a lot of their stuff went out of... They're not making it anymore. They sold it. I don't know. But I met the CEO on a flight back from Road Atlanta, and I used a lot of their stuff for American Le Mans. I used the adhesive remover. It's freaking awesome. This detailer is amazing. Smells good too. Anyway, let's keep on degreasing. Also got another drain plug finally, because this one has been around the block. I think I've had this for like over 12 years. So yeah, thanks to Drift Motion, I got a factory Toyota one. Fuck, it's a 24, huh? You can honestly mask this off if you want, but I'm just gonna spray around it and then just clean it up with acetone. Okay, so while that is drying, sorry if I walk funny. My back's really fucked up. I'm gonna clean this thing up. The sleeve for the throwout bearing. Excuse me. Now I believe it goes wavy side up, just like so. Should be wearing gloves and goggles when you do this. Man, this thing is filthy and grainy, just like me. I'm all out of whiskey. Alright, so really recommend that you guys get a kit like this to clean up the tranny. Otherwise you're gonna get like little imperfections like that.
Oh, is that the brand new GoPro? Is that the brand new GoPro?
Yep.
No. No. So look at these with this, I think. Let me see this. This right here, yeah, you take that off and you can mount it on your helmet.
I know, I'm gonna mount it on my face.
You can mount it on your hat, like right there.
Damn, look at this sick fitment. Hell yeah. I'm gonna win the car show like that. Look at that. Fuck yeah, look at this bodywork. Flawless. Yeah, if it travels through time, then it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
My breath stinks.
That's nice quality right there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I need to pair up this this trashed seal for the output shaft with one of these, and then this R154 gasket doesn't fucking fit my R154. Why are you laughing at me?
There we go. Never try stuff on eBay.
There you go. So today we're just retightening the retainer bolts before we slap it together. Can you see it in there? You can barely see it.
Yeah, you could.
But yeah, these bearings are good. They're not coil, they're Nachi bearings. The shift fork bolts are all tight. For reverse, fifth, first, second, third, and fourth. Do I sound intelligent?
Yes, you do.
I'm not really that smart. I just read books. But yeah. Should I drop it on the ground? Ooh, this one almost came out.
I was about to say, did it show off because the screen's black?
Huh?
Screen's black.
Oh, it goes into like a hibernation mode.
Yeah.
I think this is the reverse gear. Yep.
Are these like the brakes?
Those are the shift forks.
Mm-hmm.
So they select all the gears when you shift the shifter.
Mm-hmm.
It's all connected.
Oh, okay.
So it goes through all the gears, and then these gold pieces right here, those are the synchros. These are the gears. These are the bearings. Input shaft, output shaft. This is like where your rear wheels are, and this is where your engine is. You play a lot of Fortnite, you said?
Yeah.
This is very necessary to divide your bearings and caps and springs in here to this ASCII case. Your Home Depot you can buy for $10. Alright, zoom in here.
How you zoom in?
Just bring the camera forward. So we have a higher bearing that goes in here, and then a spring. They're all the same length, and all the caps are all the same length, so it doesn't matter if you interchange this one. Bearing, spring, cap. Bearing, spring, cap. These are for all the shift rods. That gives you the click feeling when you shift your gears. So bearing.
think my dad's calling me.
Spring and cap. You gotta go? Man, these mosquitoes like biting me.
For real. Like the one to the back of my leg, I'm trying so hard not to move.
Alright, thanks, bro.
Alright.
So I noticed on a lot of YouTube videos from different countries, these videos are kind of messy, you know, like look at my table. It's not the neatest. I mean, it is a barbecue table. I guess my lighting could use a little help. I have a flashlight somewhere. But yeah, I'm just snugging these up. At the end, I'm gonna use some blue Loctite. Maybe I'll use red, I'm not sure yet. I always start on these things and then I run out of light. She pretty. So yeah, this one came out alright. Where's this shit upside down? Anyway. I have to figure out what the torque setting is for this stake net. Because I forgot. So let me go look that up real quick.
So yeah, you just hit it with an 85-pound torque wrench that I got from when I was a mechanic at Sears Auto Center. So yeah, I'm just gonna stake it right here. Yeah, 2 spots. There and there. So yeah, there's a C-clip right here on this output shaft. And there's also one that goes in this groove right here on the input shaft, which is this one right here. It's got a letter A stamped on it. If I can find it, fuck. There it is. Right there. So that goes on the outside. So I think I did this with a flathead screwdriver last time. Shout out to Genius Tools for the nifty snap ring pliers. So I can't seem to remember, but I'm pretty sure this 2-piece shaft does this. If not, I'll find out when there's leftover parts. Okay, this one might be a little fun to get to. But it's probably because I don't have a clean work table right now. But this is 大丈夫だよ。本当に大丈夫だよ。Because I am professional mechanic. It's definitely on there.
Yes, very good seating around the groove ですよ。いいねいいねいいねいいね。かっこいいね。So yeah, I think I mentioned this one already. There's one C-clip here that I never took off. And there's another C-clip here I never took off on the output shaft. Because everything looks good. It's an obnoxious orange copper color.
So what I'm doing here is just checking fitment on the case. Because I know a C-clip goes here. And then another one goes here. So we're going to go ahead and RTV this section, secondly. But tomorrow, when I get daylight, I'm going to RTV this section right here. This section, and this section. So a lot of work. A lot of work.
No excuses. We say iwake nashi. Where there's a will, there's a way.